Hey, listen, it's Ty from Cam and Ty. Off the freestyle. We about to have some fun on this podcast. Look, y'all about to sit back and laugh. But
we only need 11 seconds, bro.
Cam and Ty time. It's the Cam and Ty podcast.
Yeah.
Is this live?
Yeah.
Oh, is it live? Are we using this?
Yeah. You got a freestyle?
I could try.
Oh, nah, nigga.
I'm about to try to freestyle off the head. After we do the show, I'm going straight to bed.
Hey.
I gotta go to work. 12 hours and you know I'm clocking in with the dirt. Counting dirty money since 12:30. I ain't talking Lil Wayne cause I'm so hungry. Hey, I got the munchies. Hey, I think I'm about to come back cause you know I got it and it's looking funny. I don't know what that means. But I'm getting a green. Oh, hold on. Don't cut that off.
I was about to.
Tap in, Ty. Spotty senses. Give me a word. Spotty senses. Go. Black. Woo. Boy, I'm black as hell, and you know that. I ain't really talking about black as Kodak, but I pull up in that WOAT. That's a 2020 Jeep. That's a. Oh, hold on. I'm down. Hold on.
Hi, my name is Kodak, but when you see me, I'm white. Yo,
Suburb
hold
skin.
on. Let me get
I'm a suburb skin.
Goddamn.
No. But welcome back.
Back. We took a 2-week break just cause of life and shit. It wasn't on purpose, so we wasn't being consistent. I apologize.
I'm not apologizing.
A nigga don't feel good right now, but we got there and recorded and we couldn't go no much.
I don't feel bad. Life. Get over it.
Shout out to my son. His birthday was on Wednesday.
Happy birthday, Austin.
Happy birthday, son. You see this when you get old enough. Yeah, happy birthday, boy. Yeah, had a little birthday party for him at the house and shit. Family and friends came over, celebrated his birthday. It was pretty good.
How was it though? Was it lit? Did he have fun?
Lit.
You got videos and stuff?
Yeah, it was one part though where I fucked up. So we had balloons or whatever, and like once we had lit the cake and like everybody was singing and moving around, it got a little hot. So I turned on the fan, not thinking there's balloons. The balloon got caught in the ceiling fan. Bro, he lost his fucking mind.
Like he had fun?
No,
he was mad?
No, he was scared. It was like doo, 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 doo. But it was spinning in the ceiling fan, so he was like...
Never seen nothing like that.
Bro, he was so damn scared, bro. And it was one of them screams where I felt...
Did he get the balloon back?
I was... Yeah, it didn't pop in there. It was still there, but I felt bad as hell, so... But besides that, everything...
He was crying?
He was screaming. He didn't start crying, but he was screaming.
He was tripping.
Yeah. But besides that, everything was cool, so happy birthday, son. I love you, man. Yeah. What else you got going on in life right now?
As far as me, yeah, happy birthday, Austin, for sure. Man, this past 2 weeks been crazy for me. I kind of just been working on myself. Life's been a little, you know what I'm saying, a little shaky. But other than that, I mean, everything been cool, bro. I just been trying to really focus on just cleaning myself up. You know what I'm saying, getting ready for the next level of life. You know what I mean? And yeah, that's really been it. Nothing really.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of sucks that we kind of didn't get to podcast last week. You know, things happen, but things happen, bro. I don't really. This is how I see it. It's like sometimes we do fall off schedule. Sometimes things do happen, but I try not to get into like a big like thing about it because we not perfect. You know what I'm saying? So things are gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? But the beauty in all of this is that it's natural and we coming up with it out of nowhere. So one day we might come up with something that wasn't supposed to be, and you know what I'm saying, that might work too. So I don't really, you know what I'm saying, things happen. But we back though, for sure, back on schedule. So that's me for these past 2 weeks. So, you know.
The only thing I'm sick about when we didn't record was the Will Smith thing happened. And that was something that was like crazy because I had so many questions about it. But there's been so many people like talking about it because it was the biggest thing that happened over the week.
You want to go into it right now?
Yeah. We're not going to talk about it too long just because so many people talked about it. It's been so many angles that done came out. So many people that said something about it. He already apologized, all that stuff. You want to go ahead and go first?
Yeah. Well, so I guess the first question is probably to be like how I feel about that. Like,
No. First question is, let's talk about this. If you was in that situation, what would you have done? So the facts are, Chris Rock didn't know that she had some type of issue or whatever. Y'all in the same situation. Y'all done had y'all entanglement. Y'all done went through all that.
Me and Jada?
Y'all, you sitting there with her. That Joker said, you laugh, giggle, whatever. You look at her, she has that straight face. What is your reaction? Are you going out there and slapping the shit out of Chris? No.
Oh, as Will Smith?
Yeah.
No. I thought you were talking about if I was Chris Rock.
No.
Well, if I was Will Smith.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, give me both. First, if you was Will Smith.
Nah.
What would you do? What is there anything you would have did?
I probably would have laughed, bro.
He did laugh.
No, I wouldn't have did nothing though. I probably would have been rolling that.
So you would have just went home with a mad.
Yeah, bald head joke. I
mean. So you would have just went home with her mad and just took it like that. She would have held that shit over you.
But that's what I'm saying, bro. I wouldn't have went up there and smacked him like
backstage, talk to him, something.
Yeah, okay, so like if my girl had a real issue with that, smack, I probably would have went to the back. But I didn't want to care. Like honestly, it depends on how serious she would have took it. Cause that's what I'm saying. When it comes to Will and Jada, they like he has to like consolidate her at nighttime and shit. So he don't know what she going through. She probably really do be crying and stuff. Like, so if I'm
saying Chris Rock don't know what she going through?
I'm sorry, Will Smith don't know what she going through. I mean, Chris Rock either, but Will Smith know what she going through, and he the only one who knows. That's what I'm trying to say. Oh, okay. So it's like, I don't know, but if I put it in a sense where it's like, okay, I know what my girl going through. I know she crying. She don't really like that. And you crack this joke, and I know prior you done did this. I'm definitely going to talk to you backstage.
Richard! That was a good one, Chris. But given the circumstances surrounding my wife's condition, please never make that joke again. Thank you.
Because first off, I'm a millionaire. Second, a bunch of people, millions.
What the money got to do with it?
What you mean? I got a reputation to protect. Why would I just go hit you in front of?
So it ain't really the money; it's the reputation.
It's the fame. I mean, it's the money too, though. Cause I could lose. He gonna lose, bro. He's losing money. He's losing his.
No, I'm saying if you talk to him backstage, you wouldn't have.
No, I'm talking about smacking him up front on the stage. Is risking like everything.
No, yeah. With him doing that, risking it.
It's risking everything, and then it's like I wonder what Jada got to say about that too, cause it's like I just risked my life for this smack, and then I seen You saw the second video. Where she laughed.
Yeah, after
it was like a little
But I literally just seen that today too.
Yeah, so it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm risking my life, literally risking my life for you. So and for you to think that's okay. It's just how some people rock though, you know what I'm saying? It's I don't know if it's a right or wrong, I guess. Because some people is gonna be like, look, I'll do it again. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? If they had the chance. I hit
Alright, now if you was Chris Rock, what you would have did?
Fought.
Soon as he smacked you, squaring up.
I would have squared up. Squared score.
Scored up.
That's how you spell score. SQORE.
Yeah, that sounded about
I scored up.
Yeah.
If I scored up with him, he wouldn't have like. So the way he did it, it was kind of quick because he kind of like, he said he kind of did that. So I would have flinched though. I would have oh what you doing like.
But it was weird.
He was like this. Like
I was just about to say it was weird that he was linked forward. Like if a man coming up to me and I done said something.
Hey, don't wave busting right now.
I appreciate it because that widow peeking.
You been doing something?
Nah, brush. I had on my do-rag all day after I, you know what I'm saying, wash my hair and shit. Yeah. But it was weird that he was like up close or whatever, and then as soon as. As he walking up, like, it's weird that you like this. Like, I would have been not linked back, but like, you know what I'm saying, standing up tall.
It's live. It never happened before. Yeah. You're not expecting none of this to happen. Yeah. I think somebody said, who said that? Lil Duval said that. He just nobody was expecting that to happen. Not even Will. Will wasn't even expecting that to happen. So, everything that happened was as natural as it could be.
Yeah, because I think if Chris Rock would have saying something as he walked up or tried to hug him or been like, what's up or something, like, Will Smith would have had a different reaction. I don't think.
Yes, and that's another thing I was thinking too. Like, what if he missed? Not even. What if he missed? What?
Damn, they got full off scrap now. Because Will gonna look dumb as fuck.
Dumb as hell.
He gonna look dumber.
Because if he like, bro, what you doing?
Yeah, he would have looked way dumber if he went up there, tried to smack him and miss. His whole reputation, everything would have been way worse. Like,
it missed. Like, what if Chris didn't even fight back?
Just walk back. Like, you miss. Now, do you
do that same strut back and he just strut back? Like,
keep my wife name.
No, they gotta scrap. They gotta literally scrap right there.
But for me, honestly, as soon as it happened, like, me and my girl was talking about it or whatever, and like my first reaction was, I hate seeing two black men in public have to have an argument or altercation like that, just because it makes it look bad on us. And just like to like for people who look up to them, for people in the world, period, bro. Like it could have been resolved a different way. Like both of y'all got money, y'all got reputation, y'all got fame, like y'all got all these different accesses in life that a lot of people don't have. Like,
but do you
I feel like they could have resolved it a different way.
In the heat of a moment of something, it's hard to just do that and say that because you're not. Because imagine if somebody like do something to like try to harm your wife, whether it's verbally or physically, and even if it's not the place or time, would you act according to the place or time, or do you act towards however the manner has to be? Putting it in your, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm putting it in your like feel, like, you know what I'm saying? Like if you in a setting where you know you ain't supposed to do none of this or that, but your wife was just disrespected. Now you got two choices. You could do this or you could do that.
For me, like, if I was Will Smith, I feel like I would have pressed him backstage with my wife present, so she sees that something has been, you know what I'm saying, done about it, and so that Chris Rock knows why I'm doing this. You feel me? Like, it's not like no other, like, he can't think of, all right, why is he pressing me like this? That joke that you said, you know what I'm saying, like, I want it to be known, you know what I'm saying?
He was wrong. I ain't gonna lie. Will Smith was wrong. Will Smith. It's like, I had thought about it at first, and I was watching all of the rappers and stuff, like, respond, like, yeah, you can't just be disrespecting people. People absolutely right. Like with Chris Rock, he kind of did go a little overboard, but it was like...
To me, it was a light joke, bro. I feel like Will Smith was wrong just because the joke was so light.
You think so?
It was light.
It's light to them, but it probably's not light to... Yeah. But even still, so you right, but it's like even still with that...
If your girl been crying to you about some shit, it's way...
But still, you're not about to get no look from your girl and like that's like the sign for like Will, if you don't do nothing right now at this very instant, I'm done with you.
But my question this whole time was,
not that either,
do you think Jada would have did that? And I think hell to the fuck no.
Here's my thing with that. I think women will fight.
She played in the movie Set It Off. She wanted to set it off. That's all I gotta say.
I think women will like fight for they man, like from a jealous standpoint. Like, can't nobody have him but me.
Not from getting jumped on.
I don't know.
Because a nigga is supposed to be made of steel and not have feelings.
Well, I don't know. Do you mean jumped on like literally? Like if a group of niggas trying to jump
on? No,
nigga,
I mean literally him getting joked on, not jumped on. Joked on.
You said joked on.
If Chris Rock, if another female, Tiffany Haddish up there flaming Will Smith.
She cracking up.
You let goddamn...
She cracking up.
August Alsina had a whole August with her or some shit like that.
She
up there flaming Will.
So Tiffany Haddish was like, made a little entanglement joke.
I don't think backstage she would have said nothing. I don't think she would have slapped her.
Jada would have been like, Will, it's a joke. Exactly. It's a joke. Just chill out.
He would have had to palm her bald head ass and send her away. Like, hey, shawty, get out my damn face.
Nah.
Alright, we gonna stop talking about that because it's been a lot going on.
It's too much. And then they trying to cancel my boy Will.
Yeah, it's a lot of wild shit. Grammys happened, when was this? Cause
yesterday.
Oh, okay, so last night, Grammys happened. A lot of people won. Silk Sonic won a couple of Grammys, and I felt like they should have because they had hella hits, and I feel like that album should have been
considered. Sing the song right now
for album of the year. I'ma leave the door. God damn, that was bad. I told y'all I'm sick, so don't worry about it.
I go. Who is Silk Son? Silk Son?
Silk Sonic, my boy.
Silk Sonic?
Yeah, it's damn.
Sing it.
Anderson .Paak or
I know Anderson .Paak.
Anderson .Paak and what's the short curly hair nigga?
Bruno Mars? That's the name of their group?
Yeah, Silk Sonic.
Oh.
They was named by Bootsy Collins. But you ain't I'm assuming you ain't listened to their album. Oh, that's
Anderson .Paak and Bruno Mars?
Nah. That album a slap, boy.
I'll check it out. They don't really.
That's one of them albums you take your girl down to. The full album.
Oh, that's nasty.
Best rap album, cause we niggas and that's the only thing we care about. Call Me If You Get Lost by Tyler, the Creator. Best rap performance. I think this was justified for sure. Family.
Wait, why you say that? You can't just say that. That's not all we care about.
All right. Best pop duo and group performance. Kiss Me More, Doja Cat and SZA. Best traditional pop vocal album. Nobody Cares. Lady Gaga.
I love Lady Gaga.
What does she know about billionaire. Doja Cat. She just got everything.
I do not like her.
Yeah,
bro.
but she got everything sonically for this generation.
Yeah,
that's she won.
She got them white people too, so
and then people just love her. Yeah, I was say they just
best rap song, Jail, Kanye West and Jay-Z. And Ty also told me that Kanye won another award for best melodic
rap video.
Oh, video
or song.
Oh,
it's best melodic rap song.
Yeah, they ain't got that one on here for some reason. And I'm on CNN, which is weird, but you know how that is. One that I found weird, I never heard this. They wasn't even nominated for Best R&B Album. Who? Silk Sonic. That shit crazy. But they got Best R&B Song and shit. But Best R&B Performance was a tie between Silk Sonic and Jasmine Sullivan. I never knew... I never heard of the Grammys having a tie for an award.
Who was the tie again?
Silk Sonic and Jasmine Sullivan. Pick Up Your Feelings. That Jasmine Sullivan song.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That shit was a bang.
It's good to see that she's still relevant too.
Yeah. Cause she definitely went away for a minute and came back on it.
Yeah, she been back since Top 10 Countdown, BET. That's what I was saying earlier today. They need to bring back Top 10 Countdown, BET.
Boy, we do need another show like that for the culture.
Oh my soul. That's how I learned how to Dougie.
But yeah, that was the Grammys. I don't watch the Grammys. I haven't watched the Grammys in 10 plus years. It's obviously not for black people. Just like the fucking, what is it? Grammys, and what's the one that will smack Chris Rock? What's that shit called?
The Oscars?
The Oscars, yeah. Both of those aren't for us. So,
you don't think so?
You got anything to say about the Grammys?
No, I didn't really watch the Grammys like that.
Bro, one thing I wanted to say about the Grammys and the Oscars, bro. I hate that black people be like, oh, I don't need the awards and accolades, but every time they get a goddamn Grammy, they celebrate that bitch. But one that just the shit that we was just saying that we don't need or that ain't for us, and it's just like, bro, don't celebrate that shit at all. Don't show up to that shit. Like, stop going to the Grammys, bro.
Wait, because
unless they giving out a check.
Are they racist or something? Is this something?
I don't want to say they racist, but you know what I'm saying? They don't fuck with us how we fuck with white people.
Well, yeah, that's everywhere though. That's in all everything.
I feel like black people is +1 just because we ain't killed as many. Whoa, that was about to get deep. Okay, I would just say black people should be +1 just because we haven't showed as much violence as white people have showed.
Wait, we haven't showed as much violence?
Yeah.
You don't think so?
Hell no.
Wait, what you mean by, you talking about overall?
How many black people have died from the white people's hands?
A lot.
Alright.
You mean violence just period?
Yeah.
Okay, I think you mean like amongst each other, because we do a lot of gang violence and shit like that.
Yeah,
like
but
on violence.
Yeah, it's the same thing for white people too though. They got their little gangs. Yeah, but they call them religions.
Yeah, we do that shit more though, bro.
Hey, you caught that shit?
Yeah.
Alright.
But we do a lot of violence against each other though.
You think so?
More than any other race. That's a fact.
Do you think it's because you in the culture and you are black? Because if you was white and you lived in the suburbs, would you have that same opinion? because you're not around it as much. You don't have the same following on Instagram and your social medias and shit like
No,
that.
I think it's literally a fact. Black on black violence is like one of the biggest crimes that we have.
Do you think it's more black on black violence or white on white violence?
Black on black? It's a fact. It's not an opinion. That's what I'm saying. So that's like I was just looking this up the other day. We only 13.4% of the population. Mm-hmm. It's 75%. This is on census too.
Hold on, are you talking about like African Americans? In America, because I was about to say. Okay.
So 15% of us, 13.4% of us in America are black. Mm-hmm. Of the whole population, it's only 13.4%. Mm-hmm. And then 75% of the population is white. 56.7% of that, 75% is all white. Like, nothing else, no mixture, no nothing. Mm-hmm. So, like, we don't even have a big portion of America. So, it's like, black on black crime is going to be, like, higher than white on white crime, but they're just more white people.
Alright, now tell me, why do you think we have so much black on black crime?
Bro, it's a lot of reasons. Depression, slavery.
No, give me 5 of the main reasons. Because I think this is where we about to disagree at.
5 reasons what? Why we have black on black crime?
Why we have so much of it?
Poverty,
mm-hmm.
depression, slavery, what else? Lack of
resources,
mm-hmm. and infrastructure, lack of mental health.
And where do you think all that stuff stems from?
Where do it stem from?
Yeah. Because none of that shit is by choice.
What you mean?
None of the stuff that we're lacking or that causes black on black crime is by choice. None of that shit was like, all right, we just a trash ass culture or race.
So like, what you asking though? That's what I'm saying. Like,
I'm saying, where do you think that stuff stems from? Like, what do you think the root of that is? Like, how did we get to that point to where it causes black on black crime? Damn, I cannot.
It made us hate our skin, bro. All of that stuff we've been through. Slavery, just everything, bro. Civil rights movement. It make you hate your own skin, unconsciously. I mean, it's like a system we even put in to make you feel like you should hate your own skin, your own color, and then also it has a lot to do with geographical location too. Like, a lot of black people are just in the same communities too. So like, some people just do crime to do crime, and it just happen to be against the person that's right next to you. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, it's that, but it's also like, no, like a lot of people just unconsciously just hate their black skin. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You have your thoughts when you see certain black people. You might assume because somebody's pants hanging below their waist, they're this way or that way. But it's just like stereotypes that we done brung, like it's stereotypes that we've brung amongst ourselves based off of what we've seen and how we've grown up. I like that. I put it like that. Because we can't, some things you just can't help. But I will also say, but that's also not an excuse either. Mm-hmm. I feel like some people use that as an excuse too, not to progress in life either. Like, you can't tell me, even though black people have overall, there are a lack of resources. It is poverty, it is depression and stuff like that. But some people have that stuff, but still have opportunity, and they not chasing it either. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think makes the difference between, like, somebody who probably gets it, and then some people who just probably don't get it, I guess.
I feel like black on black crime stems from slavery, like point blank period. First off, we have less resources. Like, we have a lack of pretty much anything compared to any other race. The start that we was given as a race, like, just isn't adequate enough for us to be anywhere in life. So I feel like everything that we've gotten everything that we've gotten has been on our own and with very little help. So I feel like black on black crime stems from slavery and everything else like that. And like it basically isn't our fault when it comes to it at the end of the day, just because how we were set up and how.
I think I agree and disagree because I think we have a choice still.
Yeah, we have a choice, but the root of it comes from slavery and all that and everything else that came with slavery. Because there were so many times where we were either succeeding in doing something or doing well at something, and then here comes, you know what I'm saying, the other race destroying it or messing it up. So it's just like, eventually, like, we had no other opportunity. So it's like, of course it's going to be to the next person that's close to us. And the next person that's close to us is a black person.
I feel like, and all that stuff comes, like a lot of it just comes, like, just down past through time. And then it'd be like, it'd just be like the anger and like that aggression you feel for whatever reason, and not having a dad in the home. Like, a lot of that stuff play a big role. But I was having this argument before with somebody on Facebook. Like, even with all of that, it's like, individually, there are some people who just choose violence over choosing those resources. You get what I'm saying? Like, even you can say, like, okay, slavery was an excuse for black on black violence. That's still partial reason for black on black violence, because I can't make you pull a trigger, or no one can make you do anything. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm not. So when I'm saying it's not about, like, your conscious decision to, I'm gonna kill this black person. I'm saying where it started from. Bro, if we had as many resources, if we had the same start as white people, there wouldn't be as much crime. You feel me? Like, the only reason white people don't have as much crime, even though they still is crazy, like, bro, they show violence, so you know they're violent. They're more violent than us. Like, that's been proven. Like, over time, over the last 400, 500 years of slavery and everything that's going on, like, bro, they just passed a bill this year to not lynch black people.
Yeah, that is a hate crime now.
Bro, like, what? Like, you have to pass a bill for that?
Yeah.
Who was getting lynched, bro? Black people. So it's like, we're not even the violent ones, bro. It's literally how life was set up for us and how, you know what I'm saying? Like, this wasn't a choice of, I want to go kill another black man. Like, kill anybody.
I feel that.
In that case, like, of course it's going to be more crime. We don't have shit. So it's like, if I want something, either I got to go out here and bust my ass to try to do this and not work for me, or go do this quick move and feed my family or feed myself.
But that's what I'm saying. I feel like that's where it can fully break, because there's some people who feel like that, and then there's other people who feel like, all right, I can break this stigma. They don't have to be like that. Like, even you, like, or me, we haven't chose violence. We ain't robbed nobody. We not doing none of that, and we under the same things that any other black person under. You feel me?
But it can be worse for people. You feel me? And it's how they were raised as well. So it's like, shit, maybe 2 generations before me, somebody who was in my same descendant, same, you know what I'm saying, same family, didn't have it as good as I did. So they went and did some bullshit, you feel me? And then, like, once it got to me, like, we went through so much bullshit.
What you mean, though? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, what you mean? Because I feel like I can agree where it comes, where you say it goes back to slavery. That's like from here all the way back here. But if you say, like, all right, this is me, and then my granddad and my grandma and them, they was just on some bullshit, like, but they had an opportunity to do something with themselves. Like, who fault is that? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
My main thing is, all right, of course you have an opportunity every day you wake up. And of course you have a choice every day you wake up to do better. But how this shit was set up, it wasn't set up to where every day you wake up, you feel like you got that choice.
It's not a walk in the park,
It's not, bro. Compare a white boy and a black boy, it's never going to be the same, bro. It's like always going to be harder for a young black man in this world just because how shit was set up. Like, bro, like, if you...
It make him want to choose violence over, you know what I'm saying, doing the right thing, because it's easier to do some bull than to do the right thing. I completely agree.
Sometimes it's not even easier. Sometimes that shit is just like what it is.
It's right in front of you.
Yeah.
It's just there. Man,
bro, like, if you have more opportunities to fuck up than you got to be great, you gonna end up eventually fucking up, bro.
My thing is this, though. Like, we in 2022 now, so it's like, this is how I see it. Even with all of those stigmas, it's way more opportunity and resources now for black people to excel, and they still excelling. So it's like, it's like, it's easy. You can say slavery for an excuse, but it's still not fully all the way there an excuse, because I've seen like black excellence too many times to the point where it's like not everybody's using that as an excuse. And there's so many different like success stories where people just been poor, people ain't had it, abuse from their parents, not having a father and a child, in a crib, just like too many success stories to the point where it's like, all right, everybody is subject to this because so it's like saying everybody who's black is subject to that because of slavery. But what makes the person who's decided to, I'm gonna take what I got and I'm gonna go, besides the person who's gonna be like, well, this is what's handed to me because this is all I got. Yeah, but what makes those two people different if they both have those same like pullbacks in life? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. So it really come down to like people's raising, like who they have around them, because it's like if you have like, imagine your darkest moment in your life, and you go to talk to somebody, or you ain't even go talk to somebody. Somebody come talk to you. Imagine it being like two different people. One person come talk to you, and two different people, and then they've got two different people coming to talk to them, right? And they got one person who like positive, you can do this, you can do that, and then one person who on some bullshit, like, hey, we can go make this move, or man, fuck that shit, like you don't need that shit, you don't need to go to school or some shit like that. Like, bro, it literally comes out to like how you were raised and like
what does that mean?
What decision you gonna make in that? So it's like, all right, am I gonna listen to this person who like, all right, you got this, you can start over, you can do this or whatever, even though they don't have the answers, but they just giving you positivity. And then it's this person who like, hey, we can do this. They can show you how to go, you know what I'm saying, rob somebody or whatever. Like
with that, it's psychology. So like that, even what you just explained is a psychology. It's a psychology theory, because I had studied psychology in college or whatever. Where it's like two kids grow up under a father who is a drunk. One of the kids become a drunk, the other one becomes successful because one of them saw the father like, I don't ever want to be like this, and the other one was like, this is all I see. So that's that. It kind of always come back to that, like. So even with your example, I'll use your example. I'm talking to this person that's positive thinking. They ain't got it all, but they positive, right? What if I see that person and say with my mental, okay, I want to know something. Well, I love that they positive, but I want to know something. So then you get to learning and stuff, and you be like, wow, I know so much more than this person that was positive, and this is what I needed. Or you can look at the other person who was being negative and be like, I don't ever want to be like this. He's so negative, and you become positive because you like, all right, they so negative. Or you could be like, this is how life is. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's that choice at the end of the day. But it's like...
But imagine you... the same thing you said. Imagine you go to learn some shit, right? You go to the library because you ain't got internet and shit at the crib, right? So you go to the library. Now it's a racist-ass lady there who don't want to let you in the library, so they give you a hard time. And then you eventually don't get in the library. And like, it literally comes down to, like, just opportunities. So it's like, if you have more opportunities to fuck up, bro, you probably gonna end up fucking up. If you get 10 tries to do something, and 7 of them tries is guaranteed.
If what?
What?
What? Who are you talking about?
If you get 10 tries to try something, like to be good at something, and 7 of them are guaranteed to be fucked up, and then you get them other 4 to try to be good at it, bro, you're 9 times out of 10, it's going to be tougher for you.
I would have to need some context.
So, say if we take 10 kids, and 7 of them coming up from a fucked up environment with nobody around them to be positive and other shit. And then we got 4 in the same situation, but they got a better environment around them, a better village to raise them. Bro, them 7 are probably, it's going to be tough for them to make it through that.
Because of the environment?
Yes. And even with those 4, it's still, only 2 of them might make it. And just because they got people around them that's feeding them positivity and good things to do, like, it's still gonna be tough for them, bro. Especially when you're a black young man.
Definitely. Captions, all caps on the black young man.
Yeah.
I think that's just,
but
this is gonna be tough regardless, bro.
Yeah, we definitely got to move on because we've been talking about that for a minute. But I like coming from that what we was just talking about. I wanted to say like, tell me if I'm wrong about this, but the governor, I can't remember her first name, but Whitner, what's her first name?
Gretchen
Whitmer signs a $4.7 billion investment to Michigan's infrastructure. And I felt like instead of investing in infrastructure, which they stated as improving infrastructure includes drinking water upgrades, internet access, fixing roads, bridges, and dams, I feel like we should invest into mental health. So, like, I was just texting him the other night, asking him, like, what do you think, like, you know what I'm saying, it's better. And I was saying they should invest in mental health. Like, far as like, all right, giving out grants for kids who want to study psychology, kids who want to be a counselor, and different things like that, and making it a point to give the city, especially Detroit, somewhere to talk to somebody, like having literally free counseling, free couples counseling, free like mental health is a big part of this world. Mental health is literally make it or break it for a lot of people. So I feel like we should invest way more into mental health, and it'll be better. Like kids, like you can have them have an elective of counseling for an hour, like an hour for 5 days a week during the school week, bro. That'll do so much for them. Whether they getting bullied, whether they not having good grades in school, whether they doing good in school, doing good in life, just having somebody to talk to and just go through the shit with, you know what I'm saying? Like it helps. And then making sure you got counselors for the people that's counseling as well, because that shit can get exhausting and different things like that. And I feel like, bro, literally just having somebody to talk to.
Nigga, you trying to be the governor?
In a judgment-free zone. Shit, hey, vote for your man. Delonte Johnson, you know what I'm saying? Come to you soon.
My boy trying to be governor.
Tell me how you feel about that, bro. Should we invest in infrastructure versus investing in mental health?
So it's tough when you say infrastructure versus mental health, because I think they both play hand in hand. But I think like,
all right, put it like this: which one should you put more money into? So if you got that 4.7 billion, and you gonna take 1 billion to invest in what, and then the other 3.7 to invest in what?
1 billion.
Yep, is going towards infrastructure or mental health.
Well, I guess probably mental health.
The 1 billion is going to mental health?
The majority. But,
okay.
But that's what I'm saying. Like when I say infrastructure, I'm thinking about like, if I had the opportunity to change Detroit around when it comes to mental health, I'm changing like so by infrastructure, I mean the visual when I see it. So the visual, the things you see every day, like where I grew up on Joy Road, like, bro, it looked terrible over there. Like every time you wake up and you go outside, you see weeds all over growing out the sidewalk. You see cans and Black and Mild wrappers, condoms all on the ground, missing houses, burnt down garages, halfway made, put up houses. It's just that's what I mean by infrastructure. If you could tear some of them houses down, build more houses, cleaning up the streets, changing the streets, have the streets looking like how they look on 10 Mile or how they look out there in the suburbs, changing the street poles, just giving the whole like vision, like how they restructured downtown Detroit. If they can get that to the inner city, bro, your vision, your looking, like the way you look out the window and you don't see an alley where it's just grass and weeds all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Like that is what I mean by mental health, because those are the things that kids see every day. But when it comes to mental health, like I'm big on, and it's another thing, it goes right back into infrastructure. Recreational centers. Bro, when the last time you even heard about a YMCA? Taking your kid to YMCA, Girl Scouts or Boy Scouts, camping, all that kind of stuff. Like,
and that'd be a good place to have counselors as well. If you build a YMCA, have like 3 counselors on hand at all times, man, where you can just come in and take an hour at a time or you can make an appointment. That'd be a great place,
bro. And you can create recreational centers and have people that's on the inner city. I mean, on the inner part of that neighborhood, find different people who's willing to commit to those jobs, pay them for them. So now you literally are feeding your community, literally, and you got kids coming in and out of the it's not just building parks, actual buildings where people can come and for their mental health. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm saying. Infrastructure plays a big part in mental health because, like, you gotta take these people somewhere. You can't give people something in right where they at. Like, it's like trying to go to that's like Jehovah Witness. I'm gonna come to your door with it. I don't have to answer that. I don't want to listen. Oh, here come them people again. It's like, that's how you feel about it. But imagine, bro, if it was a recreation center in every hood to the point like it was speed bumps. Bro, that would be fire. Like,
but I feel like with the infrastructure, I feel like over time it's gonna come back to the same thing because people gonna be on the same shit. It's gonna be like, yeah, look at this big building, but bro, I'm not there mentally. I don't have it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going through all this stress. It's like, at the end of the day, like, I can give a fuck about this building. I'm gonna start littering again.
Well, how do you pay? So how do you pay for somebody's mental health then? That's what I want to know.
So you, like I was saying, you can make it a point to give grants and scholarships for kids to go be counselors. You can give people who don't have a job or who looking for a new career grants and scholarships to go be a counselor. You can, in the schools, you can make it a point to an elective or some type of requirement to graduate to have to have counseling.
But they had that stuff though.
No, they don't. They have counselors like high school counselors. What school you want to go to? They don't have therapy sessions.
Michael is in therapy.
For his school? Yes. Like through his school?
We got therapy after school.
Oh shit, I ain't never heard of that.
So some of them do have therapy and stuff.
But nigga, I'm saying every school.
Well, yeah.
Like put that in literally in every school, like therapy sessions,
mentors.
Yeah, and then mentors. Like with the infrastructure of the internet access, making it available for people to have in-house therapy sessions. Like they can have an hour FaceTime. Like everybody got a damn near iPhone. They can have an hour FaceTime with a counselor, and you know what I'm saying. Have therapy session for an hour over the phone, bro. Like that helps.
I feel you. I just feel like the billions though, it's billions we talking about. Like,
bro, and all of this shit that they investing in,
it's kind of dumb a little bit.
It's gonna occur again. We're gonna need another investment. Roads, bridges, dams, all that shit breaks over and over again. So it's like, shit, invest in the people. Shit.
Yeah, I think I agree with both. How though? How do you invest into somebody's mental health without investing into infrastructure? Like literally, how?
You don't need a building. Like literally, bro, the pandemic showed that shit, bro. You don't need a building to have therapy sessions. They do that shit over the phone now. They do it over FaceTime.
But that's not no money. That's what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying? This takes no money to do that.
Yes, you do. You need counselors and therapists to do that. That's why I was saying investing in kids going to school for it, investing in people who want new careers for it, and different shit like that. Like making it
so creating a path for people to become counselors and mental health advisors.
Making it, exactly that, and making it available for people. So taking the counselors, we do got paying them a little bit of extra bread so they can take on this workload and make sure they got counselors as well. Because when they pick up that workload, they gonna need more shit. You feel me? Because it's like
a hotline or something. People.
Yeah, like bro, people need this shit, and then it's like, bro, they're investing in bullshit. Joe Louis Green.
I think it's getting people. For me, if I was Gretch, if I was Gretch, I would do something more impactful. Like if I had that kind of money. My thing is, I would have it where I would create recreational centers, or I would use those abandoned houses and create them for like moms who don't have places to go, or they pregnant, or they dealing with they daughters or they children or something like that. Like use those actual houses, those houses nobody's using, the government owns. Use those houses so we can like use them for like mentorship. That's how I be seeing it. Like if I see a house that's like empty, bro, and it'll be like, bro, you can use that house for mentorship, bro. Create a basketball court in the backyard. Nigga, the inside could be for daycare. The outside can be for kids when they want to come over and just have fun. That's how I see it, bro. If you can have something like that in every neighborhood, and then create officers, pay officers and security guards to stay around the neighborhood, create lights, more lighting, stuff like that. Like that's what I'm saying by actually how can you put the money into like mental health without infrastructure?
A lot of that money not going into the city either. A lot of it is going to dams, all the other shit. Like a lot of it not going into the city. It's going around Michigan. Like there's not a lot of money going into the city right now. But to jump into another topic, because we got a little less than 15 minutes. The Russell Wilson comment from what's his name, Channing Crowder. Mm-hmm. He said he can't believe Sierra is with a square like Russell Wilson. I'm gonna put the video in here.
The one thing you brought up is Russell and Sierra. Yeah, if Russell ain't had that bread, Sierra ain't gonna be with him. Russell square. Russell Square. Russell Square. Sierra had she has a good situation, but you don't leave Future and get with Russell Wilson.
The thing is, I think that's what
you don't leave Future and get with Russell Wilson. Like it's a type. Listen, bro, everybody got a type.
Yeah, that's true.
Everybody has a type. You gonna leave Future and get with Russell Wilson? He's so goddamn square, and I love him on the field. He's a square.
Channing.
He's a fucking square.
Channing, you go from this level of toxicity, you just want something stable. You want the guy that was sitting with that girl with that big old mouth at the draft that was laughing, and you knew she deserved to be with him.
Goofball?
Yeah, you want that guy.
You want to get with Goofball's husband.
You want the guy that told me, you know what? I was praying, and God told me to go save her. That's what the man told me to my face.
But he was pretty much saying.
I'm not a fan of him either, though.
Yeah, he be having like opinions where it's like
you can tell he just kind of like don't understand.
Yeah, like he just, I don't know. It's weird sometimes when he be. I get what you're saying about him, but he was saying pretty much if it wasn't for the money, Sierra wouldn't be with him. And I was asking him like, is it if they both didn't have money, would she be with him, or is it if she had money and he didn't? Because that's you can't name 10 women in this world that got money that's with a dude that makes 15 times less than her. So that's just out the window completely. So it's pretty much if they both didn't have money, it'd be different.
Well, I feel like it's gonna be like they both rich, and who she choosing? Or, I mean, like who she picked and like why she picked him. Like she picked Russ over Future because I feel like one was toxic and one had more life. I think it was just that simple. Like a lot of people were saying like how Russ is corny or lame, which is, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's opinionated. But it's like one was toxic, one wasn't. Like you probably just didn't want to deal with that no more.
Hey, as long as he buzzing her down and they have a good time when they out, bro, it really don't matter. Like that's the only two things he got to do. They got bread. That nigga a part owner of a whole soccer team. So you know he got
Russ
bread.
Wilson?
Yes. And actually they both are because I think he put her like on it as well.
Rich, bro.
But it's like as long as he's busting her down in the bedroom and they have a good time when they out, bro. Like it's like I don't get the square comment. It's kind of like how is he a square? Like what makes him a square? I think like that's literally what I want to ask him.
I think
what makes him a square?
I think he's saying that because it's like imagine if he didn't have money. Take the money away from Russell Wilson, and now he's just Russell Wilson.
But take the money away from Sierra. What is Sierra?
I don't think a woman is valued by her money.
She isn't.
That's what I'm saying. So
but if she had money and he didn't, that nigga wouldn't be valued regardless.
That's what I'm saying. The money don't really... So when I'm saying about money, like don't compare them with the money. Just look at Russ without money. Because that's how I feel like she would probably have to see him. Like, they both rich. So, like, that's out of the thing, right? Like, they both rich. So they have to still live next to each other. Because she could have picked anybody rich. You get what I'm saying? Why did she pick Russ? You get what I'm saying? She could have picked anybody rich. Why did she pick Russell Wilson? But coming from Future, though, I was about to say stability.
Yeah, because they had a little timeline down here, and I didn't realize it went this quick. It said, damn, hold on, give me a second. Say something to the people where I found this. It was a quick timeline.
Yep, because...
it says Sierra, who has a number of business ventures in addition to her music career, called off her engagement with Future in August 2014 after reports that the rapper cheated. She moved on with Russell Wilson in April 2015, and then the two got married in July of 2016. So it's like that's kind of like a quick timeline.
2 years, you married again.
Yeah, but it's the stability. Like, she was bringing what she was bringing to the table. He was bringing what he was bringing to the table.
And I think it was a complete switch. It was something different. It was like it's like out of the movies, like the bad boy and the good guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bro pulled up in his motorcycle and his leather jacket. That's Future. Mm-hmm. And Russ had
pulled up in a goddamn minivan with a whole lot of money in the back.
Mm-hmm. And the rolls like right here on his pockets, so he could give it to her.
Oh, it was like
yeah.
See
and that's what he liked.
Like, this nigga Russell Wilson is really fathering another man's child, and I see videos of them like throwing the football and shit, all that other shit, and it's just like,
how you feel about that?
What?
Would you allow another man to father your child?
Nigga, that's technically his child.
I'll beat Russ' ass.
I doubt it, but
my son gonna have a bad life.
So if your son ain't being fathered by you, he can't be fathered by nobody.
Yep. No. Yeah, he gotta be fathered by me.
Right. So if he not being fathered by you, he can't be fathered by nobody. So if you and your girl have a child and then y'all end up splitting up, his stepdad can't say shit to him.
That's my biggest fear, bro.
What you mean?
That's my biggest fear. Dealing with that, because I don't know what that's like, bro. And I see it so much, and I see men so hurt, like when they be having to go through these things with their baby mama, and like I be like, bro, how are you doing that, bro? Like,
hey, you ain't never seen another nigga hurt until another nigga is piping what you used to pipe, and that nigga taking care of your child. It's about time to cry.
And yeah, I just wish a nigga would, bro.
What you mean? That's what happens in life. People move on and get another person.
No, not mine.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie.
And then I don't play with that like custody, like when how sometimes women like to play with use the kid as a pawn.
I was just about to say that.
I don't
literally
play that.
I tell my girl like all the time, if we ever don't make it, listen, I'm getting full custody. Ain't none of that motherfucking none of that. Ain't no part-time, ain't none of that. I got full custody. You can come see him whenever you want. You can get him whenever you want. But on them papers, it's my name.
Papers.
And that leads us to Black China. We got a couple minutes left. We're going to talk about her. She was saying how she had to give away 3 cars and some other shit because of morals, beliefs, and being a single mother and no support. I'm a mama, which was weird. Like, she literally, the weirdest thing
What she say? How's the tweet go again?
Yesterday, I had to give up 3 of my cars. My reasons, morals, beliefs, being a single mother, no support, I'm a mama. Which was weird. Who just comes out and says, I had to give up 3 of my cars? Are you trying to say this before Shade Room does?
Yes.
Like, why do we care about that? Like, yes. Okay, you had to give up 3 cars. Like, you're not a celebrity for real. You're not an actor. I mean, an actress. You're not a rapper. You're not like, what do you do? No, I'm saying we don't expect you to have this kind of lifestyle. Like, okay, if Shade Room reported, all right, nigga, life happened. Like, half of these niggas on the internet don't got money. Like, so what? Why are you saying that? And then she comes back with a follow-up tweet that says, single, no support, child support. First off, your grammar, ass. Yo, lifestyle, ass. What the fuck is you talking about? Why? What is this follow-up tweet for?
I feel like, bro, it's so...
This shit making me hot. Like,
it's privileged. It's so privileging, bro. Like, the fact that women can feel like they can do stuff like that. Like...
That's literally the double standard. Like, you will never see a man hop on the internet and be able to say that. Not even the fact that the nigga looking for child support. Be able to just say them words. That shit don't make sense. You can't even say that.
You can't even say, like, oh, I just lost 3 of my cars. I ain't getting no help. Nigga,
they gonna look at you like you a grown-ass man. Go get your bag. Like, and we should be looking the same way at her little dusty ass. You a grown-ass woman. Go get your bag. You had to give up them 3 cars because you on your ass.
And that's what I'm saying.
And that motherfucker probably finally popped on your ass.
Women be trying to play with men with that baby. Like, some women... just want a son or like a daughter because it could be like they best friend. Like once I got this,
yes,
I be seeing people. Like I be seeing women like have babies.
Go crazy. You got 5 minutes. Go crazy.
I be seeing women have babies, and they're like out of nowhere they taking pictures with the baby. You don't see the baby daddy nowhere. Like where baby daddy at? Oh, I got my little blah blah blah. Like it's cool like to have a baby, but it's like you get to worshiping the baby. It's like you damn near forget the man.
Reasons.
Yes, you forget about the man, and don't let y'all get to arguing. Because by the time y'all get to arguing, all right, I'm about to just play it like this. No, you can't go get him. No, you can't come. Like what you mean?
You can't see your child.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like, bro. I pray to God it would never get that like that. Hey, there's no talking.
Nigga, I'm the same exact way. There's no conversations.
We don't have to.
There ain't no courts. There ain't nothing,
none
bro.
Of that.
I'm literally like when they come to my children, especially since I'm having 2, a daughter and my son, bro. There's no conversations. Like I'm just as important in my children's life as a mother. So it's no part-time seeing them 3 times out of the week. None of that, bro.
Exactly.
It's 7 days a week, 24 hours in them. If I'm not seeing them 6 and about 18 hours of them, bro, I'm going nuts.
And then she was talking about the child support, like, and then when they come in it, like, I don't need to be on child support.
I got the kids.
I don't need to be on child support. Like, I don't need to be. Like, what do I have to give you child support for?
Yeah, and I want to say 95% of them women who be getting pregnant by niggas who got money, the child support that they get is for them. It's not for the child. Why am I paying $13,000, $10,000 for a child?
That I'm still taking care of.
For a child. Even if you got full custody, I'm not about to pay you $13,000.
I bet you can make $1,000 work with a baby. I mean, probably a lot.
Bruh.
A little bit more, but not for what they be getting. Like.
13,000. Nigga, I got full custody of my son. And I'm still with my girl. Nigga, we don't spend $13,000 on my son a month. We couldn't possibly. Nigga, what school? Nigga, get the fuck out of here. I ain't seen nobody that paid $13,000 plus a month in child support. Child make over $1 billion. I ain't seen it. Cause what school are you sending them to?
I think it be the percent too. For some niggas, like it might be like a percent of their check, and it take that chunk out, and you be like,
bro, I couldn't imagine. If I ever see child support on my check when I get paid, I'm shooting that bitch up. I'll shoot this bitch.
You gotta take a big breath. They just took $623, my nigga. I could have used that $623, nigga. I could have went to goddamn
motherfucker.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
I couldn't imagine, dog. We got 2 minutes left. You want to finish up with this or say something about
all right, y'all. So that was pretty much all we had for today. You know what I'm saying? Once again we apologize for not hitting y'all with one last week, but it's cool. You know what I'm saying? I can't promise that won't happen again, but so we can give y'all something else. We got a lot more stuff coming up too. Giveaways. Definitely about to start doing some giveaways. We about to start doing I'ma just show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all, but just be prepared for the giveaways. And other than that, man, it was good seeing y'all again.
Yeah. My bad. I had to drink that water. Yeah, man, it's good to be back.
2 whole weeks without y'all.
Yeah, this is kind of like a mini therapy session and shit.
I got a
just
boo-boo,
talking to y'all.
I got a boo-boo. Can I use yours?